All right.
All right, guys. So, welcome to the Walker Report. This is the first of 2026. We're starting an half hour early. We're doing a little special thing. We're going to do a show and a watch party of the first semifinal game, um, college football playoff between Ole Miss and Miami. Um, Looks like everyone at College Game Day picked Miami. so, um,
Maybe.
yeah, I like Ole Miss. I do. There's something about them.
Yes.
Uh, Something about them this year.
I I think it's going to be close.
I agree. I think it's a pretty close game.
But I still think Ole Miss has the upper hand here.
I like both teams. I think that you can very easily go either way.
Who do you guys like in the Indiana Oregon game? That's tomorrow.
I'm gonna take Indiana.
I think Indiana's the Cinderella team. I think they're it's like
Yeah,
you get
I
that
think
feeling where it's their year. I think this is their year. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Yes.
I think I think Miami or Indiana wins comfortably.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think what they proved that they could slay the dragon in Oregon already once this year.
Mm-hmm.
They went on the road in a hard fought game in Eugene and got it done.
Yes.
And I don't think they have too much trouble with Oregon, but it's hard to beat a team twice in 1 year. So
That is true.
we'll have to wait and see.
Beginning of the year, I didn't think much of Miami, but they really stepped up. It's
I
late season. I really think they're gonna have much of a chance.
well after they lost
Yeah.
uh to Louisville, I thought they were done.
I think we all did.
When they didn't win the ACC, when they weren't even eligible to play in the ACC conference game, I didn't think that they would get by A&M, let alone number 2 Ohio State.
Right.
I think Indiana Miami would be a better championship game. Personally.
I think so too.
But
Yeah.
especially since my team isn't in it, I'm rooting for good football. You know,
Yes.
when my team isn't in it, all I root for is good football.
Yeah,
I don't care. I don't care about winners or losers. I just want a 38-34 double overtime. Oh, great game. A game that I can look back on and be like, yeah, I'm glad I watched that game.
yeah.
I hate a low scoring game. I would much rather
Sure.
45, 48 in double overtime than 10-3 from like Miami and A&M had
That game
a
was
couple
that game
weeks
was
ago.
boring as hell.
Give me a game to watch.
Yeah. That was like a baseball game. Really, it was like a round of a baseball game. It was just either your defense was great or your offense sucked.
Yeah,
Plain and simple.
there we go. That's what I wanted to do. I also have.
Well, I mean, if Indiana beats Oregon, or no matter who wins that game, you're going to have a Big Ten representative in the national championship game.
Yeah,
That's the way you look
Yep.
at it. If Miami beats Ole Miss, at the SEC is out. So then it's ACC
yeah.
Big Ten.
Mm-hmm.
If Ole Miss wins, it's SEC Big Ten. So again, it's going to be interesting. Like Adam said, Miami didn't even qualify for their conference championship game, and of course Duke screwed everything up by beating Virginia
As usual.
and making a mess of for the ACC. But then they got in this way, and
Yeah.
I have to say I'm surprised they've got this far. I didn't have them getting past round one.
Neither did I.
They beat A&M. They beat Ohio State, which I didn't think they were going to get past the Buckeyes either.
No.
So, but
we all thought that.
Well, what's won them games is their defense. They've been talking about that on the pregame. Their defense is what has, and as we all know, I don't care what level of football you're at, that's what wins you football games. If you can keep the other team out of the end zone or off the scoreboard, you're going to win games. I mean, even if it's a low-scoring game, you're still going to win.
And just be proficient enough on offense to get 14.
Well, I mean, if you remember, like when Peyton Manning was with the Colts, he just told them, "Hey, man, hold them to 35 or under. We'll cover the rest. If you can hold them to 35 and under, we'll win. We have enough offensive power. So if you can, do that even at the college level and say, hey, hold them to 21 points.
21. Yeah,
we can win the game.
21 points.
You spot me 21 and we'll go get you 28.
Yeah. Or 24. Yeah. Or 24. Yeah. We'll get you 24. So.
And I really think, I know it's cliche for a reason, but I think that it takes both. It takes all three. It takes all three phases of football to really to win a championship. You got to have a good offense, a good defense, and good special teams.
I agree.
Before they kick off, what'd you think about Cena losing to Gunther?
Honestly, but I don't have a problem with it. I think John wanted to, as he went out, as he mentioned on that Saturday night, the final show where you had a lot of the new talent. You had Obafemi, which I don't know why Oba hasn't been called up to the main roster yet. It baffles me. I know Trick Williams has been called up. I just think he wanted to have the new talent or the talent that's the future of the WWE win. And Gunther's already been a champion, so he's already proved he could be a champion. And to see Cena kind of smile when he tapped out, that facial expression was like, you know what? I'm done. This is it. I'm done. I've done this enough. My career's over as a wrestler. I mean, that's me. I know there were a lot of upset people that he lost his final match. But I mean, honestly, that's the way I think he would have wanted it to be. I mean, yes, it would have been great to see him win his final match, obviously.
Yes.
But it was cool to see Joe Henry with The Miz. It was cool to see the kid that's the X Division champion in TNA,
right,
either to face AJ Styles and Dragon Lee in a tag match.
Which was a great match.
Yeah, I mean, I actually, I'll be honest with you, but I haven't watched any wrestling since. I know it's bad. I have not watched a Raw or a SmackDown since, and I know the Royal Rumble is at the end of the month, so I got a couple weeks to catch up before I get to the Rumble. So,
well, let's get ready to Rumble.
I know Cody and Drew McIntyre are at each other's throats from what I've been seeing on YouTube.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I wasn't upset about it. Again, I nothing is ever going to change me being a John Cena fan, and I'm my favorite wrestler is Edge, one of his greatest rivals, and it sucks that AEW couldn't let Edge come and celebrate with John that night that he was his last night. I think it would have been kind of cool to hear Edge's music hit and him come down to the ring and shake his hand and all that stuff. But
yeah,
it's AEW. It's a AEW contract.
That's wrestling. That's
kind of like second rate to WWE, though, isn't it?
You could say that, Lou. I mean, I think that's how the WWE would look at it, is that they are second rate to them. I mean, they're, as everything else, just like with the NFL, any kind of football league that starts up is always second fiddle to the NFL. Like, just that's like the way it is.
Well, so, another perfect example would say back when it was called WWF against WCW. That was kind of like a second-rate wrestling league.
I was a WCW guy, so I wasn't a WWE guy. I was WCW, so yeah.
Huh. Oh, my favorite. Oh, good lord. Excuse me. My favorite wrestler was on WCW, but WWE was my favorite promotion. I liked Goldberg was my favorite wrestler, but I liked the wrestling better on WWE than I ever did WCW.
Right.
But no, I was pissed. I wanted Cena to win. Like, I don't give a shit about the business. I don't give a shit about Gunther. I hate Gunther. I've always hated Gunther. He's so unlikable, and not in a fun, like,
yeah.
I have a problem with unlikable bad guys. Like, there's nothing to like about him. He's just arrogant and annoying and smug, and he's everything I hate in a bad guy. In a bad character. In a bad character. He doesn't ingrain himself to me even as he's like, I love Randy Orton when Randy's a heel. I think Randy Orton works really good as a heel. But he's likable. He's a likable heel, and like, I will root for him even when he's being a bad guy, when he's doing dirty things, when he's being underhanded, when he cheats.
What makes him likable though
is Gunther is just a goon. I just can't stand him. I can't stand him as a character.
What makes someone that likable though? Even though he's supposed to be a villain, what makes him likable though?
I don't like him. That's my problem. Is I don't find him likable even as a bad. Like, there's certain bad guys that no matter how bad they are, you still root for them. You still like them. You still want to see them win.
That's what I was trying to say.
And for me, Gunther is a guy that I don't want to see win. I want to see him lose, and especially against our true childhood hero.
Right.
I don't think it did anything for the Gunther character. It made me hate the Gunther character even more. I'm not buying his merch. I'm not excited to go see Gunther. I don't want him to be champion. And I know, like, in the business, like, if it had been somebody, like, if it had been Joe Hendry or Obafemi or Trick Williams or somebody that was likable, that I can see as the face of the WWE going forward, then maybe I could be more on board with it. But for it to be Gunther to beat Cena, that pissed me off. I was so mad. I was so mad. Because I wanted Cena to, like, this is, like, for me, it was like, Cena's never going to wrestle again. He might make appearances. He might come out and hit a spot. He might be on a segment, but he's never going to battle for a championship again. He's never going to be on TV on a weekly basis again. And I wanted to see him go out as a victor. I honestly thought he should have won the title. I honestly think he should have kept the title and beat
official from this Big Ten crew,
Dominic Mysterio and kept the strap, and then beat Gunther, and Gunther and Mysterio could have worked an angle for the IC title.
Yeah, no, I agree. They actually, I was just speaking that you brought up the clip with him losing to Dominic Mysterio. I was just watching a clip of Stephanie McMahon's podcast, and she had Liv Morgan on, and Liv actually said, she goes, I kicked John Cena in his dick. That was my goal, is I kicked him in the dick. And she goes, when I jumped, she goes, the biggest surprise is I got to jump in his arms. But she goes, they told me, I went to him and said, I'm kicking you in the dick. And that's exactly what she did. She said, I didn't hold back either. She goes, that's what I was told to do. I was hitting him hit him with the title.
That's cool.
And that's what she did. And that's how he lost the belt. But I agree. I think he should have kept the belt, walked away as the Intercontinental Champion. And then they should have had a tournament for the title in some way, shape, or form, or worked an angle with Gunther and Dirty Dom. something along those lines, or throw in a Joe Hendry or a Miz or something along those lines.
See, I thought it would have been. I thought it would have done more for the Gunther character. Like, if he loses, like if John has the strap and he loses to, and he, you could do it. You could do it either way. You could have him lose to Mysterio. Mysterio has the strap. He loses to Gunther. He beats Gunther. Gunther comes out on Monday night and he's all like, "You're a great hero. I didn't really lose to him," something along those lines. And then Dom could come out and be like, "Yeah, I'm the last guy that beat John Cena clean." And you could have worked in a feud with Cena, with Mysterio and Gunther, to give them something to do. Give them, he could have battled Dom for the IC title, and then drop the IC title later to go pursue and this is something that I talked with Alec about the other week, is that they need a third title. They need a third top title, because they don't have a third top title. So you have all these guys who are main event ready and belt worthy, but they don't have a belt to battle for. I mean, I'll leave it at that, so I can go ahead. I'll be right back.
I think Ole Miss won the toss.
All right.
Most likely they deferred, because most teams do defer when they win the coin toss.
Do you like deferring, or do you like taking the ball?
I know, but they've gotten away from, like, everybody that wins the toss. They always, kick. And I understand why, because the plan is to have the ball coming out of the half if you're in the lead or you're behind. But I mean, I if it was me, I'd want to get the ball first, and if I could drive down and get a touchdown, put the pressure on them to have to score. Ole Miss is going to take the ball. Ole Miss is taking the ball. Yeah,
that's not a bad strategy at all.
I'm kind of either way. What I think, for me, it really depends on whether I have a really good offense or a really good defense. Like, if I have and it depends on who I'm playing too. Like, if I'm playing inferior, far inferior if I'm playing far inferior competition, I think it doesn't really matter either way. Kick it, receive it, I kick 9 times out of 10. But if I have a high flight offense and I have a defense that's maybe a little bit that plays in the mean or is average or is below average, I'm kind of want the ball. Kind of want a ball, kind of want to go out on offense, kind of want to go set the tone.
Yeah.
Well, Ole Miss, I think, has the best offense in the nation, so I can understand why they want the ball first. They want to try to put it to Miami, and Miami has one of the better defenses in the college football. So now you have that battle between, So yeah, we'll see how
I don't like
how
that.
well Ole Miss does on the opening drive.
I don't like that short pass right there.
Yeah.
I don't know, but if that was to kind of get him settled down, you know what I mean? That quick pass.
I'm a big believer in. We're gonna take it. If I'm gonna throw if I'm coming out and throwing on the first play, I want to go max protect, 3 in the tree, and I want to rip something down the seam. I want to go out and try and hit a shot early in the game.
And you noticed too, Bud, on that first play, they had trips, on the near side. I was surprised that they didn't try to go deep or something in the middle of the field.
I want to push those. I want to back those deep. I want to back those corners off. If I'm going to throw on that first play of the game, I'm going to cut. If I'm coming out in shotgun and I'm going to go pass first play, I want to send people. I want someone deep, someone over the middle, and then someone short. And I want to try and take the top off the defense on that first play. I want to
Right.
give them something to think about on that first play. And then on second down, if it's incomplete, you come back on second down and then you throw that shorter ball and see if you can't create. Because now it sets up third and medium after that, after the run up the middle for minimal gain. And now you're kind of in no man's land. This is kind of a no man's down, especially at this point in the field. This is pretty much a passing down.
I agree, but it's 3rd and 4. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Because if you run and you don't get it and you got to punt, then you're 3 and out.
Yeah.
3 plays, you're out, and that'll be a huge mistake if you took the ball first.
That's what happened here.
Have somewhat of a drive before you give it up or get points.
2 first downs. What I'm looking for on any given drive, it's 2 first downs. We get 2 first downs, and we'll go from there.
Yep. And exactly what we just were talking about just happened. Wow. Okay.
Not the best way to start, but
No. There were 4 guys in the backfield. Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
And he got called.
Yeah. Well, on that one, Miami called the right play.
Yep. Called for intentional grounding too, so that'll be another 5 yards backwards. So it would be.
That's a spot foul.
Yeah.
So it's going to be back on like the 19 if they do call that grounding. I don't see that as grounding. I thought he was outside the tackle box.
Yeah.
Yeah, look where they're punting butt from the 19-yard line.
Oh dear.
Okay. Was that where they spotted the ball, or is that where the kicker is setting up?
That's where they would have spotted the ball, but yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna be kicking from the shadow of his own goalpost. Yeah, I didn't like that series. I didn't like that.
No.
And to not have so like almost 13 yards on that. Holy jump. Good. Decent kick, good roll. Good tackle. Good job to get down there and cover it, though. Can't go deep. You gotta go out there and get after it. See this
Miami offense. Yeah.
27-10. I think Carson Beck's a sleeper.
Yeah.
If I could get him in the 4th round, if I could get him mid-late 4th round, and for a team that if the Rams could pick him up late 3rd round, late 4th round, early 5th, mid to late 4th round, early 5th round, and with Stafford on his last, on his way out.
There's a lot of teams that need. I mean, again, if he has another great game and has a great game, let's say Miami wins this game, great game in the national championship game, he might not go. He might be gone in round 1 or 2.
He could very well be unavailable by the late 3rd round or late 4th round.
Well, I agree with you, but I think let me ask you, do you think if he gets – well, I guess it depends on where he gets drafted. But if he gets drafted in the first 2 rounds, he's an instant starter, right? They don't sit him.
I think he has to be. Depends on where he goes.
Yeah.
Depends on where he goes. But honestly, I think a team like Miami – not Miami. He is on Miami. That's what made me say that. The Rams. Or somebody with an aging veteran quarterback.
Okay.
Who can use – who needs a future quarterback. Because I don't see him as a day 1 start. I see him as a project. He's going to need some time to learn an offense, to learn the NFL game.
How about Pittsburgh?
Again, he might. That's if they can get Rodgers to come back. Touchdown. Incomplete. Damn it.
I think Rodgers is done.
You think he's done, Lou, after this year?
Yeah.
If Rodgers is willing to come back for one more season, let's say they make the AFC Championship game and lose in heartbreaking fashion. And he wants one more crack at it. I could see Carson Beck being a good fit in Pittsburgh. I could see him being a good fit in Pittsburgh with a second with a season or 2 to sit behind Rodgers. With a year or two to sit behind Rodgers, I think he could be a good fit. LA, the Rams, anybody
Not
that
that they
needs a
need a
quarterback,
quarterback, but how about the Buccaneers?
he just,
Yeah.
Sit behind Baker Mayfield.
yeah, that could be a possibility.
I'm gonna roll it out.
I just don't like if you have a guy like Baker Mayfield, who's still relatively young. I don't think he's even 30. Is he even 27 yet? And if you're gonna,
Let me see.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
go
100%
ahead.
sure.
When you're looking that up, I'll finish my thought. I just don't like bringing in a guy like Carson Beck to sit behind a Baker Mayfield, because if Baker Mayfield struggles in 2 games, then everybody wants the new kid.
He's
Yeah.
30.
Oh, okay, so he just turned
Baker's
30.
30. Yep.
Oh, he
He
is
just
30.
turned 30. So
He's
you're
30.
looking at 3, 4,
Yeah,
5.
wow.
You're looking at 5 to 7 more productive years out of Baker. Do you really want a guy who's going to be 22? You can't keep a guy who's 22 on your bench for 5 years.
Correct.
Not at quarterback. Not for the money that a backup. Because you want, ideally, I think got it. Ideally, you want a backup quarterback that's plug and play. It can win you a couple of games and keep it, barring major injury. Because you can't plan for major injuries. You just can't.
No.
But barring major injury, you want a guy that can come off the bench and win you a game or two, so that while your starter is getting healed, you can stay in you can win 2, 3, 4 games. You can play 5 or 6 weeks while the starter gets healed up.
Yeah.
So for me, if I was Tampa Bay, I think Tampa Bay has far more pressing concerns than a backup quarterback.
They need an edge rusher.
Now we got another injury.
Or a potential future starter that I'm projecting as a late 4th round kind of guy.
Yes.
I'm thinking teams that already have established starters but are veterans. If maybe Indianapolis, get somebody in there with a little bit of competition for Daniel Jones. Maybe you're not sold on Daniel Jones. You think, okay, this was a one-off year. He has been hurt. He may not be ready to come back. We're going to think Anthony Richardson is not the guy. That other guy that they had isn't the guy. And so obviously, Philip Rivers didn't work out. So.
Yeah, I agree. I think Beck goes where he gets to develop for a year or two, and a veteran guy. Mm-hmm.
I think that would be the best case scenario for him is riding the pine with a veteran guy.
Yes.
Even though the benches aren't made out of pine.
And you could look, guys, too, with how Aaron Rodgers, when he was in Green Bay with Brett Favre.
Yep.
You don't want to wait that long. You know what I mean? You don't want to wait that long, but
no, you don't.
Yeah.
No. They're still at commercial. They're still in intermission.
CFP National Championship Trophy sitting right there where it's going to be won a week from Monday at Hard Rock Stadium. Done by Dr. Pepper. Miami long distance travel to CFP. If they can get one more win, they'll play like 20 minutes from their campus. The only team currently college football that realistically has a chance to win a championship on their home field. What a story.
Miami went 4 down, 4 down, and got it.
Yep. They didn't get it by much, but they got it.
Mm-hmm.
I think if Miami gets up early, this could be a short night for Ole Miss.
Mm-hmm.
And I just didn't like that series of play calls for Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Where are we?
Well, it looks like, too, Miami's mixing it up. I mean, they're primarily running the ball, but Beck's thrown some balls, too. And he's run
as
well.
If you watch the Ole Miss defensive line, they're not getting off the ball fast. Miami is getting out of their stance and getting up and getting into their pads. They're not getting a great push. But Miami, if you watch on this next play here. Miami is getting up to watch. I say that, and Miami will get blown 3 yards off the ball. But
what's third and short too? So
okay, I'm about one play behind you.
Okay.
So am I.
A little bit of chippiness after the play here. But yeah, what I'm seeing early in this game is Miami seems to be firing off the ball a little bit quicker, a half a heartbeat quicker than Ole Miss.
Instead, safety takes that away. So instead of forcing that, trying to make a big play in a semi-final game, hides the ball. Everything's great.
And this is 4-down territory right here.
On third and short, get the ball out in space to Brown and let him pick up the first down. It's the maturity, I think.
There was much more going forward on fourth down college football that I can remember any season this year for everybody.
Yeah. Well, the numbers dictate you go for it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's the analytics part of it is what, yeah.
Motion, and they're in zone.
But now that you say that, but I'm watching what you're saying. You are seeing Miami push off the ball more quicker than you are Ole Miss. They're like half a second behind. You know what I mean? Kind of see that.
Like they're not getting great push. Like they're not gashing Ole Miss like you saw in the 2024 national championship game. But Miami is coming off the ball just enough, just quickly or enough that it's giving their running back it's giving him enough time to see a gap and hit a hole. They're not gashing. Miami isn't gashing Ole Miss for 10 or 15-yard chunks, but it's 3-4. 3-4, 3-4, 2-3-4.
Right.
We're getting enough push. Now they're doing some weird ass wildcat thing. Yeah, that was doomed from the start.
Yeah.
It's too late in the season to be monkeying around with trick plays. Line up and play football.
Yeah, don't be stupid here.
And when now Miami is held to 3.
So do you guys think with the field goal, despite Ole Miss going 3 and out, do you think that was the best case scenario of them not letting Miami get a touchdown right 100%. Off the bat?
Miami was absolutely driving.
Yeah, they were.
Until the Wildcat play. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you outthink yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go check out on a hockey game now.
Lou, how was Gerald's show on Tuesday night? Or did you guys do a show Tuesday?
We did do a show on Tuesday. Yes, our first of the year.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was. And we even did one just before New Year's as well.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, we did. We were discussing what's going to go with the playoffs over here and in the NFL, and it should be a doozy. So the NFC South is a joke, a complete joke. I mean, it was the battle of all the losers in that division, and of course, the top three, if you want to call them that, didn't even have a winning record, and someone winning the division. I mean, this whole system of 4 divisions is wrong because you're gonna get a division that sucks, and they're gonna make the playoffs because they won their crappy division, while a better team who did not win is gonna be ousted. I mean, you call this a fair system? I think it's ridiculous.
Did anybody who didn't?
He is the least most interesting man in the world.
Well, again, too, now on top of that, too, they get to host a playoff game.
Yeah,
That's the thing that I don't.
Being under 500, they get to host a playoff game, which I don't think Carolina's going to win.
No.
Here to say, but yeah.
Well, you deserve it anyway.
Who is Carolina playing?
They play the Rams.
Oh, yeah, no way. I mean, the only way the Rams lose is if they shoot themselves in the foot. They get injuries or they shoot themselves in the foot was the only way that Carolina will win that game.
Like I said, they're not even deserving of even having a playoff game.
Well, I can remember for the Patriots the year that Brady got hurt, Ryan Mount was our quarterback. We went 11-5 and missed the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Missed the playoffs with 11-5 record.
So there you go. I don't care. I don't care if a team wins the division and gets a playoff spot, but they shouldn't automatically get the home. They should. If you want to guarantee them a playoff spot, I'm fine with that. I don't have a problem with that. If other teams, you have a job to do, win, and if you can't get it done, then suck to suck. And so I don't have a problem with teams with a losing record making the playoffs. I just don't think they should be rewarded with a home game.
No, not at all.
It's good save. Are we back? Football back?
Football's back.
Okay. I jumped over to the hockey game for a second.
Oh, wow.
You watching the Wings game, bud?
Yeah, they're in.
Who are they playing tonight?
They're in Vancouver. No, they're at home.
Oh, against the Canucks. Okay.
Yeah, they're at home against Vancouver. That's why. Yeah. So I'm watching both games, but no.
Actually, football game's back on a commercial. Where I'm at, it's on a commercial. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So let me know when it comes back from commercial.
Yeah, I'm at commercial too.
I checked Allstate first and said
To all the small fries and funky chickens, to the dancers, the chancers, and whatever this guy's doing. Those can't look.
There's going to be some exciting games this weekend, though. The Packers-Bears game, third time teams have played each other this year. The Patriots-Chargers game looks interesting. Kind of weird to see the Patriots win the division and then be in a playoff game. It's been a long time since that's happened.
Yes.
And then you got Buffalo and Jacksonville. In Jacksonville, that's going to be an interesting ball game too.
That is.
I have the Jags in that one. I
think I picked Jacksonville too, buddy, if I'm not mistaken.
I took the Bills.
I have Rams, Bears, Jags, Eagles, Patriots, Steelers.
Let me see.
You can give everything you've got.
Oops.
Yeah, I got Rams, Packers, Jags, Eagles, Pats, Texans. That's who I have.
No, so
I think the closest one. Excuse me.
A lot of people have the Texans and the Steelers game being close too, which that could be true too. It's in Houston, right?
Yes.
No.
Pittsburgh. It's in Houston.
I have to look again. I was just looking at it.
Okay.
It's in Pittsburgh.
That's the Monday night game, right?
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
And Sunday night's the Pats and Chargers, right? In New England. I think that's the Sunday night game.
Right.
Yeah, Pats Chargers is the late kick on Sunday,
Yeah.
which is stupid. It's just stupid. The
Yeah.
Miami, they have Jacksonville. Jacksonville should have been the night game. Packers, the Patriots Chargers should have been the day game.
Been kind of cool to have a night game in Florida where it's going to be warmer than it normally is in January.
Yes.
And
I'll give you
Jacksonville, well, I don't know. Jacksonville's in northern Florida. It can get, it's not super cold there, but it can get cool. Or if the night game would have been.
But they're not going to get freaking snow.
No, it won't snow. It's not. If they were playing in Buffalo, it might be a different story.
Yeah, or Tallahassee.
Or Tallahassee.
Supposed to be 33 in Foxborough on Sunday night.
Oh, it's
Okay.
balmy for them.
Yeah, true. It's a heat wave.
Yeah.
I was watching a clip the NFL Films did about the game coming up on Sunday, and obviously these two teams have history in the playoffs. When Damian Tomlinson and Phillip Rivers were there in San Diego, it wasn't L.A., it was San Diego at the time, but Marty Schottenheimer was the coach and all that stuff too. So yeah, there's some history between the Chargers and the Patriots in the playoffs.
20 degrees warmer in Miami or in Jacksonville.
Okay.
Just 20?
Yeah. Yeah.
Only 53, huh?
No, 20 degrees warmer
Yeah.
in Jacksonville at 8 o'clock than in Foxborough.
Oh, you mean right now? Yeah, okay.
Sunday night.
So
But
53 degrees.
Yeah, 52, 53 at 8 o'clock.
For them, that's our chilly. For them.
Another quick 3 and out for
Ole Miss.
eh?
Yep.
A pretty decent kick. Where it depends on the spot. I'll walk up to the 23. Yeah. Carson Beck could definitely play himself into a first round draft pick.
Yeah.
These next 2 weeks.
Do you like your new coach, Bud, for Michigan?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I like that they've got a coach with a winning pedigree and they stabilize the ship. I don't like he's 66 years old.
Okay.
I don't like. I would have rather gone out and got a young guy who nobody had ever heard of. An offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, to build the program around for the next 10 to 15 years. Unfortunately, I just don't see Whittingham staying those full 5 years. And
not that age, no.
And because he'll be 71 when he retires, when the contract's up. And
that's what I'm saying.
And I would have rather gone out and got a young guy so that we could rebuild the program from the ground. I would have, just cleaned house, got rid of Ward Emanuel, got rid of, all of the staff that's been floating around the program for the last 3 or 4 years, and just started over from zero with a new guy, not a guy with zero head coaching experience, but with a guy with a fresh face, a young guy. Yeah. It's too bad Golish was already off the board because that would have been my pick. I would have gone out. That's who I would have wanted.
Well, it seems like, speaking of him, man, it seems like there's a lot of players from USF, both Gadsden Moore and Byron Brown are both going to Auburn. Makes sense. It does make sense to them to follow him up there. And I think Byron Brown, he did so well in the American. If he can do that in the SEC, he's another one of those Carson Beck guys that, should be drafted behind a veteran, let him learn for 2 years, and he could be a good, not a great NFL quarterback, but a good NFL quarterback, so that, again, he's what they call those, like, projects or whatever they call those quarterbacks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he could be just like a Carson Beck, where you draft him in the 3rd, 4th, 5th round. You let him sit behind your veteran quarterback. He learns the speed of the game, during preseason or whatever, or you throw him in a game late in the game when you have a big lead to kind of see how he would do under the lights and stuff. So, yeah, I think – I enjoyed watching him the last 3 years, so it's been a pleasure to watch him. And obviously we have a new coach in Brian Hartline. I'm interested to see what he's going to do, being that both are the last 2 coaches that USF has had are both offensive-minded. And we had a good defense, a decent defense this year. So,
yeah, well,
for the first time in a while.
it'll be that's where the head coach has to be a CEO and not a general manager.
Right.
The best head coaches are CEOs and not general managers. The general manager thinks a general manager is on the floor with the grunts every day. This is the difference between. I'm going to use military terms because it's sports and we love talking with military terms here. The difference between a general and a major, and your head coach has to be a general. He has to trust his majors and his lieutenants to to get his NCOs, to get the grunts to do the work. And he's got to find a good NCO type quarterback, a non-commissioned officer, a sergeant style quarterback that he can trust his lieutenants. Your lieutenants are going to be that's a catch. Your lieutenants are going to be your position group coaches, right? And then your majors are your coordinators. You have to trust. You have to build a staff of officers that you can trust. You say, hey, I need you to execute this and get it done. What's the flag?
It's the targeting call.
Defense?
Yeah.
Are they calling it on 21?
Calling it on 29.
Jesus. He took the brunt of it, though.
Ooh. How do you call that targeting when they ran into each other?
I got to see it here. I got to see a better angle. That just looked like contact. Did he drop his head?
Yeah,
that's
tell me what
targeting.
I was going to say. Tell me, there's no way that's targeting.
He doesn't.
You ran into the guy.
That's how it. By the
your helmet.
That's not targeting.
Nevertheless,
it means a huge blow.
Because it looks like both of them were hurt. Both.
Yeah,
both guys. Ole Miss guys on the ground. The wide receiver ran to the sideline.
Yeah, they took him right into the tent, though.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, that makes more sense.
That is so borderline targeting that in this particular game, I would rather them not call it.
Yeah, because let's say that was a targeting call. He's out now for the rest of this game, and he's out for the first half. And if they get to the national championship game, he'd be out the first half of the national championship game.
No.
No? Oh, okay.
No. He's only out. He only have to miss the first half of the next game if you're ejected in the second half of the concurrent game.
Oh, I got you. But okay. I thought it was.
Okay. Yeah.
If you got ejected, you had to sit out the first half of the. Okay, my bad. Okay.
No, you're okay. I'm just a rules lawyer.
No. But it's funny that in college you get thrown out of a game, but in the NFL you get a warning. So that doesn't make
Yeah,
any
it's
sense.
just a personal
to me.
foul.
Yeah,
Right.
you get 15 yards, and then you get what is it? Yeah.
And
So
that's it. I don't even know if they give you a warning, like unless it's super egregious. It's just it's gonna be holding. Never mind, it's coming back.
Yeah.
That was right in the vicinity of holding.
Oof.
I just blew this drive all the way to hell.
oh Jesus, that is like what do they call
Tackling?
that? That's a hold. Like that is how holding should be.
You
That's
look up
nasty
holding in the
punch.
dictionary.
got hold of the guy's jersey. That's a huge hold.
That was a nasty punt.
That should be aired on at any level. Here, you want to see what a holding call looks like? Here's what it looks like. Well, Tony's coming out of the tent from Miami. That's a good sign.
Yeah,
Wide
both of you
receiver
got a
for-
helmet.
Yeah. Oh, he was ACC Rookie of the Year this past year. Wow.
Mm.
Okay.
Almost not. I don't like that call.
Yeah.
And receiving is just part of the package. Oh, yeah. Second and 13. Steps up, plenty of time.
See, I don't like that call.
What is that? Oh my! Why would you? Wow! I know I'm gonna play ahead of you guys, so if I'm not gonna give
No,
anything
you're okay.
away.
Yeah.
This has to. Why would you call this play? This next one, you'll see it, guys. You see what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Look at what, dude.
The hell are you
Why
thinking?
are you throwing it backwards? I mean, what the hell?
I mean,
Wow.
in all,
He's lucky
That
they got
was-
the ball back.
that was. He
Yeah.
should have just tucked it right now. Right now, run.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Flag.
Gonna be an offset or false start offense.
False start. Yep.
False start.
Offense.
I mean, of all the terrible things that happened on that play, they still picked up 4 yards.
Mm-hmm.
So, all's well that ends well, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. I don't know if that was really false start. He flinched.
I don't like.
That's
I don't
borderline
like that.
false
I
start.
don't like the fact that one thing that's always bothered me about pre-snap penalties or procedural penalties is that the offense can't move. Once you get your foot, it's borderline, but it's the rules.
Yeah.
I have to like.
Oh, no doubt, bud. No doubt. I mean, you
See,
saw
I
he
think
only flinched, but like you said, you can't move. Once you're
See, I
down,
think
you
that
can't
should
move.
be in my book. In my book, that should be let go. See,
Well, in this type of game, absolutely. In this type of
I just
game,
think-
absolutely.
I just think.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're trying to talk over each other. Sorry about that. And then we're gonna call a draw on 3rd and 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're going to
Yeah.
go for
Surrender
a 4th and
play.
12 or they punting? Oh, they're going to punt. Okay.
Oh, they're gonna punt. No, there's no. Your defense has played lights out for the last 3 weeks.
Well,
No reason to risk. No reason
think
to give.
Go ahead, bud.
Oh, sorry, talking over each other again. No reason to give Ole Miss juice.
Well, I'm just going to say that Ole Miss has only had, 7 offensive plays?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, couldn't get it to die.
Yeah, there's no reason for them to go for it on 4th and long when your defense has been damn good
Outstanding.
since the playoffs started.
Yeah. Shut down 2 of the best offenses in the country so far.
Uh-huh. Yep.
In our suffocating Ole Miss so far. So, yeah, no, I just think it's too much of a risk to.
And I think that play right there may end the first quarter. They can run one more play before they're going to get one more play off before they get offsides.
Or a false start.
Or is it a false start?
My stream just went down, so give me a minute.
Oh,
do it eventually.
encroachment.
Ooh, they got the defense to come off. Damn it, Miami.
1 second left in the first quarter.
And because that's a pre-snap, because that's a pre-snap penalty, it stops the clock. Yeah, he was clearly offside.
Uh-huh.
See, but to go back to what I was saying about false starts is the thing that I don't like about it is the defense can shift and motion and move all around, and they can be anything. They could if the defense wanted to, they could line up 10 guys in a line over the center, over a receiver, and if they could line up 11 guys on one receiver and dare you to beat him with the other guy, and there's no so we are going.
That will be the final play of the first quarter. Okay.
No, that's 100% true. Then you can line them up, but on one guy, and then shift. And they all shift and go to their positions. The offense can't do a damn thing.
Yeah, and if the defensive lineman wants to get up out of the ground and go, if they see a look and they decide to move the defensive lineman off the line of scrimmage and want to move him, drop him 30 yards off the ball, that's cool. Do whatever they want. But God forbid the offensive lineman even breathe. Jesus. What's wrong in New Jersey, Lou?
With what?
With the Devils.
Yeah, tell me about it. I mean, they were doing so well at the beginning of the year, and now they're collapsing.
They got shelled the other night.
Yep.
By the Islanders. They're getting whacked right now by Pittsburgh. It's 2-0 Pittsburgh in the.
I don't think Jack is back to normal. I don't think Jack Hughes is back to normal yet.
Ask 4x4 for $3.19 a month. Hurry! This great offer ends February 2nd.
Oh wow, they're down there near the bottom of the Metro with the Rangers and the Blue Jackets.
Yeah, now they are. But it's a close division though too, so anything can happen within the next couple of weeks. But still, I mean, it's very embarrassing from what happened. I mean, they were on top in October, and then ever since Jack Hughes went down with his injury, they have not been the same since. Even though he's back, but still, they're not where they should be.
Oh, damn. No, y'all have a point more than us.
Much tear evaporation for relief.
We've won 8 games in a row, but I mean, the game the other night I watched the game last night against Colorado. My boss is an Avalanche fan. My new boss is an Avalanche fan.
Oh well.
What can you do? They're the best team in hockey.
Yep.
Yes, they are.
And they're 14 points ahead. They're 14 points ahead of the next closest team.
Is it just going to shit in Winnipeg or what? Is it that bad?
I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to the.
Winnipeg last year was a top team. Now they're just like Shitsville.
Well, they have 35 points. They have the least amount of points in all of the NHL. 30 Vancouver, but yeah, they're just wow.
The dumping ground.
Because you got, I mean, if you kind of look at all the Canadian teams outside of Montreal, they're all struggling. Winnipeg, Vancouver, Calgary, Toronto, Ottawa.
Well, oh. And look at that.
Uh-oh. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Well, they need to do something on offense. Something had to happen. And Lacey's one of the top running backs in the
34
country.
seconds.
Guys, I'll be right back. I got laundry and I'm gonna blankets that go on our couches and stuff, so I'm gonna go check real
Okay.
quick. I'll be right back.
All right. 7-3. Just like that.
Just like that.
7-3.
Whole new ball game.
Yeah, I think Miami might have to eat its words a little bit.
Well, now how dumb
Whoa.
does that?
We got an official down the bill at the Sabres Raider game here, though. Oof.
Ooh.
Yeah, we got. He's moving, but he doesn't look good.
It looks like they had a collision. I saw a Sabre going off the ice.
Yeah, it was a collision, all right. Oof.
Looks like he might have got cut.
Yeah. That's nasty.
It's one thing about the execution, but I think the formation into the boundary got Miami's alignment more into that boundary. Once he got to the second level, he was freed up to go all the way down.
All right, yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Good save.
Quickly turned around this game. 10 seconds into the second quarter.
Yeah.
And now Miami's gonna go out and get a score. They need to sustain a drive.
That's what Ole Miss wants. Explosive plays. Passing game.
They do need anything to drive right now.
A 6-for-7 start. But just 41 yards. The running game has been the key, and penalties ruined the last possession. And I think you and I are watching from Pasadena. Actually, you thought your flyout through. You get ready for your NFL game. We're watching that Ole Miss Georgia game. And it was a competitive game. And in the fourth quarter, it just it was like.
You guys surprised that Ole Miss beat Georgia?
No,
A little,
not really.
yeah.
No, I can do either way.
I thought they were done without Lane Kiffin.
I thought he's gone. We'll show you.
I thought they might struggle with.
And the catch made by C.J. Daniels on the sidelines. Picks up about 7.
I thought they might struggle against Georgia without Lane Kiffin, but
It's actually nice to sit on a blanket that's just come out of the dryer. It's nice and warm.
oh yeah.
Right.
Well, looks like both guys recovered from their little collision earlier, so that's good.
Oh, did the guy from Ole Miss come back too?
Yeah, he just made the tackle on that last play. 2nd and 3.
Speaking of that, have you guys seen that the forget what adult star is a Miami Hurricane fan, but ESPN's noticed her in the stands both against the A&M game and the Ohio State game. I wonder if she's here tonight in Arizona.
I'm not sure.
Let me see real quick. Where did I put my phone? I have to see who it was that was at the Hurricanes games. Oh, that's I was gonna say.
There's a better start to this drive than the last 2 drives for Miami.
Yeah.
And he typically does such a good job. He could rush the quarterback, but
Abel Danger is the one that's the adult star, the Miami Hurricane fan that they've noticed her at the A&M game, and then when they played Ohio State.
Oh, I gotcha.
I'm assuming with the money that she makes, I'm assuming she got a ticket to tonight's game in Arizona.
It depends on her schedule.
True.
Yes.
Ooh. Yeah, okay. At first blush, that one angle made it didn't look as bad, but yeah.
Okay, ready to score a goal.
I wonder who's calling these. I mean, obviously they have an offensive coordinator, but who's calling these plays for Miami?
Yeah.
Some of these plays are just like, I don't know.
Yeah. In a game like this,
Yeah,
I
this is
don't like these weird oddball plays because I'm like,
Yeah.
why would you call that now?
that's what I mean.
Why are we getting away from our bread and like these are the games where
Right.
you go 100% bread and butter. There you
And they
go, like that. Look at that. That's bread and butter, man. It's an 8-yard
well,
in. Throw the
and
ball
they've
in
been
the
running the
slot.
ball
Let him
very
make a
well
play.
too.
Even if he can't, even if he doesn't spin away and get the first down, he puts a foot in the ground, gets north and south, picks up a first
Oh,
down.
Yeah.
It wasn't the world's greatest throw.
Yeah.
Yeah, they try to double move here with Ole Miss, thinking a lot of this is going to be underneath throwing, so breaking some tendencies out and then up. Beat him.
so Alex not on the show tonight because he was watching this game with his dad. I didn't tell him that we were doing a watch watch party. So
Yeah.
I'm like, he's like, I'm not going to be on. I'm like, okay, no big deal.
All right.
I wanted to ask you guys if you wanted to do that because it's a college football playoff game. I'm like, all they could do
I'm
is tell me
done.
no. They want to go on an 8. We can go on an 8 and do a show, and you know,
I'm always
do that.
like, especially at the half, we can
Yeah.
Yeah.
we can go over topics, talk about whatever.
Sure. Okay.
I think it's just 4 down territory. You're on Ole Miss's side of the field. Your defense is
It
playing
really,
well, other than the last
15-10.
play that you had. But other than that, you've been pretty good.
I think it depends on what you do on third down.
Okay.
You know,
Yes.
if it's 4th and 7 or more, I think you kick the field goal, get points, stem the bleeding, got your defense some rest, make an adjustment or two on the sideline. If it's 3rd and 4 or less or 3 and less, I go for it. No,
Yeah.
ideally you just pick it up right here, and you do that.
Mm-hmm.
See, where was this? This is the thing this is what I can complain about all night.
Whoops.
When they just go with regular plays and they go just I don't know why we're getting deep into I understand if you're a dog, if you're a
Oh, that
40-point,
was stupid.
Yeah.
That was stupid. Somebody, you didn't want to call a timeout.
he's throwing up, isn't he?
I was gonna say you got to do something. Something.
Yeah.
There's
You
a
got.
flag. That whole sequence was awful.
Yeah.
Every time you get into plus territory, this could be one of those games. You better maximize your opportunities.
What was that? That was silly.
I was gonna say that play was a disaster from the start.
Thank God they got the timeout before they snapped it.
Routine isn't complete without her $9.99 haircut coupon, which helps her get playoff.
That may have explained why the snap was so god awful. Was because the quarterback heard the whistle before the center did.
Yep. Heard the timeout thing. Yeah, you could be right.
Yeah.
.com/football and get a $9.99 haircut coupon today.
Oh. You feel that? Get what?
The crash zone.
Crash what?
The crash zone. It builds suspense, uncovers evidence, foreshadows danger. You feel it now?
Have to go in the first.
Go and try and find a
Are the wings up?
Yeah, it's 3-1.
Check-in time is.
A minute and a half to go in this second period.
I know.
No, technically a minute 47, but
As your host, I have some rules. First, no showers longer than 5 minutes. This isn't a spa. No games, no fun.
Yes, coach. Meanwhile, at a Verbo, get the vacation you expect, and never a hovering house.
leave it there.
back live from the Verbo Fiesta Bowl. Verbo bringing vacation rentals right into the turf for all of your trip types and ski cabins, golf stays, lake homes, beach bungalows. You check all the stuff. I was going to say, you check all of those. Verbo really has it all for your needs. In the mountains, definitely. I'm in on that. You're the traveler, man.
Yeah, I can play catch up here.
Not a big call.
Ketchup.
Oh, I don't do that.
No, I mean, my
Retired and nobody's asking me to retire.
my set. I just play catch up here.
Team. So Lawson looked at sidelines after making the catch and taking that big shot. Hurricanes in business with the first down. They all missed 24. And Kewan Lacey on the right.
Now I think from here on in, it's pretty much 4-down territory.
3 yards.
Yeah.
I think I agree with you, but I think if they just stick to the normal pass plays, you can see that it's being successful, not running these trick plays.
Or even that, I wouldn't call that play on that drop pass. That I wouldn't call it, like, it's not a true trick play. It's those long developing plays. They just haven't had any success.
Right.
No.
Turn around, hand the ball off, let the big boys go to work.
Mm-hmm.
I think, at this point, Miami has to go punch for punch with Ole Miss. I don't think Miami can afford to go 3-and-out anymore.
No.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be if Miami doesn't get a touchdown, kicks a field goal here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ole Miss is gonna want to put the screws to him.
I'm surprised that they didn't call PI right there.
That should have been PI. He never turned around and looked for the ball.
Exactly. That's what I was just about to say. He never turned around.
He did get his head turned a little bit. It was just horribly underthrown.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to throw back shoulder, it's got to be higher so that
Correct.
your guy can go up and make a play. Bring some heat. Nope. Oh, he got out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Got the first down.
Yep. He took a little turf with him for his trouble.
1st and 10 at the 12 or the 12-yard line.
Give or take, yeah.
13.
Yeah.
Take, apparently. Huge. We talked a lot about Carson Beck being able to play himself into a better draft position.
Yeah.
And do you think the interim coach for Ole Miss can coach himself into a job?
I think they've already hired him, but I think he's already officially the coach. Yeah. He's Lane Kiffin's.
I hadn't heard one way or the other, so I was just curious if y'all thought he could. Well, that's that kid that took the shot in the guts, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
The kid that's is that the kid that's being taken to the locker room?
Yeah. He was the one that came over and was throwing up on the sideline, wasn't he?
I believe so.
Oh, that's awful, man. That's the one thing I hate about sports is damned injuries, man.
Yeah, of course.
I love sports. I love watching sports. But man, the injuries suck. Suck so hard.
Yes, they do.
Linda doesn't like to fly, so I don't care where the game is. She's driving.
3rd and 2 from the 4. I just freak.
Yeah, the running back for the Miami Hurricanes, his mother goes to every one of his games, at home and on the road. She travels to all his games. Fletcher,
I'm
All
going to give him 4 cracks at it from the 2.
Yep.
I might, you know what? Carson Beck can move a little bit and get everybody in tight.
Oh,
go.
Whoops.
Uh-huh.
That's a whoops.
Yeah, you slip and fall.
Yep. Not Beck. The running
Just
back.
give him, yeah.
But yeah, I agree, man. Why not have a design QB sneak out to the outside or something like that?
You get everybody jammed in tight. You fake the handoff to the running back and just roll him out naked. You might even leak 80s. I run that. I go right back to that formation, and I would go hard play action fake, roll that, and have that 83 out in the flat. And if it's there, throw it. If it's not, run with it. Nah, it's touchdown. He's in the end zone.
Well, there's the bread and butter again. Going to that running game that got them those chunk yards that you need on first or second down to get you short third down yardage. There you go.
Yeah, he's in the end zone. Touchdown. Potty. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh yeah, he's in.
Team, it's been a grind, but I think I've aged too well. Some might say perfect. Who's ready to show who's the cheesiest?
I'm actually interested to see what happens in the spring game for USF with a new coach and everything going on.
No, I'm also looking forward to our spring game.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Hold on, I'll be right back, gentlemen.
No worries.
I'm an action hero, and like in every epic chase scene, there's no way I'm getting away without hitting the fire hydrant. We're driving through a fruit stand.
There we go. Came back. Sorry about that.
All state commercial.
I'm sorry, I've been fighting with my pharmacy for the last day and a half trying to get my prescription filled. So I thought that's who. It was a local number, so I wanted. It's really late for them to be calling me, but
yeah,
I wanted, but it wasn't. It wasn't anything important. So. Yeah, the hockey game should be at the intermission.
You put it inside burritos and Taco Bell. Crispy chicken from Taco Bell.
Now Miami's got to come out and just play.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need a 3 and out. They just can't give up points.
Mm-hmm.
Give up points.
For fans feeling the cheesiest and all state.
Of course, a 3 and out would be ideal, but
2 wins over teams that they played in the regular season.
I didn't know that Ole Miss had played Tulane during the regular season. Okay.
I forgot about that. Yeah. And I believe Tulane gave Ole Miss a ball game.
Mm-hmm.
I think the first time they did, yeah.
I still can't believe that Ole Miss beat Georgia. What a game.
Yeah.
That was a game.
Tightly underneath the pants on his right leg. They talked to
about how they can help him at halftime.
It'd be a negative yardage if not for that run. It's a bizarre thing, Kirk. Midway second quarter.
Looks like Ole Miss's running back is hurt.
Completed 2 of them for 8 yards.
Hopefully it's just cramps. We was just cramping.
Yeah.
It looks like he's been trying to flex it on the sidelines and stuff. So
Yeah. We'll have to see if he comes out for this first play.
any of you guys been to New Orleans? I'm going there in April.
I have not been to New Orleans, but I've had friends that have went to New Orleans.
Okay.
They say it's amazing.
My cousin lived there for a while, but I never did myself.
I always wanted to go, but never had a chance.
The next SEC stadium I want to go to is in Baton Rouge. I do want to go to Death Valley.
Oh, God, yes. Yes. I want to go to Death Valley. I want to go to Death Valley for a big one.
Yeah.
Death Valley? Wow.
LSU, Georgia.
LSU, Georgia, LSU, Alabama. Anytime there's a good one going.
Yeah.
Maybe if Florida ever gets good again, LSU, Florida.
That could be fun. That could be fun even if both teams are bad.
Yeah.
Well, they got a new head coach. Both teams have new head coaches.
Yeah.
Coming this year. So. I'm curious to see how Summerall is going to do in Florida. Again, it's going to come down to recruiting, as it always is with every college football coach.
It's going to come. It's recruiting, NIL, transfer. You know, it's all the things now, you know. Those little things that get you, like missing tackles. You see, this is not what Miami needed. Miami needed to come out and get Ole Miss in second and long. And Ole Miss is just going to eat Miami up. Yeah, if they keep giving them, if Ole Miss can stay in short, second and short, third and short.
I think this is roughing the passer.
Oh,
yep.
Jesus.
Miami keeps shooting themselves in the foot with penalties.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh, Jesus.
I know when I was writing articles this year for USF, I'd always say that the team that commits penalties will shoot yourself in the foot.
Oh yeah.
That was a roughing the passer in the 70s.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
They freaking practically clotheslined him coming through the line.
The old Deacon Jones tackle.
Mm.
You find that soft spot between the corner and the safety. It means the ball needs to come out on time, and it needs to come out flat.
See, Ole Miss's offense is getting into a rhythm. This is not what Miami needed.
No.
This is what I was afraid of.
So was I.
And Miami needs to call a timeout right now.
Kind of like they do.
One. You don't have
Kind
that.
of like what they do in hockey. You see your team starting to go south real quick. You call a quick timeout to bring them to the bench and say, "Okay, guys, what the hell?"
Slow everything down. Try to break up that Ole Miss
rhythm.
Mm-hmm. 2 flags.
Because now they're on the 25 going on in. And Ole Miss is feeling themselves right now.
Yep.
And then C2 for Ole Miss, that clock is on their side because, well, I mean, Miami gets the ball no matter what. But if you can go up, either get a tie or go up before the half, you know, then getting the ball first was the right thing to do.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll be able to catch the rest of the hockey game while the football game's at intermission.
Ooh.
To the right, and they're blocking 3 guys or blocking 1 guy. So Miami shows a look, they drop out, and they bring the pressure from the left, confuse the offensive line, and Ole Miss.
There you go. That's what they needed.
Yep.
No, it's not. And see what I mean? By keeping them in second and long, third and long. Now they can't go for it on fourth down.
Yeah.
They just tie the game up.
And they just tied it up.
And
From 40
we
yards.
still got ourselves a ball game.
Mm-hmm.
And that could have been a late hit.
Oh, that's an easy one.
Well, I was surprised that they didn't throw the flag there, but that they didn't get a late hit call out of bounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a tie game.
Well, you know what though, I in games like this, and I understand you can't pick certain games to do certain things, but I'm glad sometimes that the referees keep those flags in their pockets.
Yes.
Don't let a penalty be the
Yeah.
the reason that a team wins or loses. Let the players play the game. That's what they're there for. They've earned that.
And make the calls that need to be made.
Correct.
Like, I wouldn't have been mad either way. Because they could have thrown a flag, they could have not thrown. And whenever it's borderline, don't throw the flag. If it could go either way, keep the flag in your pocket.
Yeah.
But the other thing that's good is that gets if it comes down to a field goal late in the game, both kickers have already made one. So
Reasons why the ACC is great.
You forgot ACC game days.
each kicker in rhythm.
Oh, I was going to say hoops. Every sport really see from East Coast to West. Precisely. One at a time.
No one can touch
Slow down.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that Notre Dame plays basketball in the ACC for
Yes,
basketball.
Yep.
We're going to need to pick a board.
when you have everything you need to start strong. You can give everything you've got. Start the year strong with best-in-class equipment at Planet Fitness. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends Friday, January 9th. You got this.
Proud partners of Baker Bacon.
Anyone gone to the movies recently?
No, I haven't. I haven't seen anything there's been anything in theaters that I wanted to see, so.
I went and saw The House Made with Sydney Sweeney, which was an interesting movie, and I went and saw Avatar.
I get to see it, so hopefully I will. And the other picture, the true story of Neil Diamond.
That movie looks good, Lou. With
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman, the movie looks good. And Kate Hudson too. I mean, that's just a bonus. Aaron Rodgers is 11-10 as a playoff starter. Wow.
Huh.
Just about to start the third period.
The factor in that one.
Touchback.
Chick-fil-A move on the field. Miami responding after Lacey took that 70 to the end zone with this drive.
Yeah, to respond to a big play. This is what a great team does. What a good job there, really, to start with Lofton taking a hit on third down. Here's a 3rd and 7. Effort play by the true freshman, Malachi Tony. You can see how short he is the first down without that effort. He had to get that. So
Now, Miami just comes out and plays their standard regular offense. They try to get cute. And that's what I've seen. That's what I've seen being the problem so far. Is that they try to get cute.
Well, if you look at it, too, Bud, they got 2 timeouts and the 2-minute timeout. They have a chance to put points on the board before they go into the half.
Well, they got a chance to put points on the board. Put points on the board. Milk the clock all the way and get points, and then get points coming out of the half.
Correct.
It's going to be a 14-point swing before Ole Miss ever touches the ball again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is Miami has almost 20 minutes of time of possession and only 10 points to show for it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not.
Oh, good open field tackle.
We mentioned 10 missed tackles, so 1st and 10, you get a tackle by Daugherty, and now here's a good job out in space. They've been missing those tackles, so nice job there. One-on-one, who's going to make the play? Give credit to Graves for making that play, set this 3rd down up.
Let's try to get a stop here. We have some time to work with before halftime.
And Ole Miss won the
That was huge.
Good open field tackle.
Absolutely. Because if he doesn't make that tackle right there, 0 is off to the races.
Mm-hmm.
Focus on Tony and Daniels and number 0s. They involved big time in the first half.
And the only challenging part about this was the right hash with an outcut, but the corner just dropped. It just absolutely didn't challenge him at all. In fact, turned. Graves just made that play. But watch him at the top there. Completely lost in coverage. And just really no.
Now the kid that made the tackle in the previous play got lost.
If you don't remember your assignment,
I was going to say,
got
got
you
lost.
Can't remember where you're supposed to be? Take him away. Get up on him.
Mm-hmm.
If you forget what you...
Got your job.
If you forget what you're supposed to be doing, attack. Get up there and press that guy. Don't give him 15 yards to make a catch. Yeah, he stepped out right there.
Oh.
So he needs to call 2nd down very well in that game. Needs to be sharper tonight. Here's one of those.
See, now that one's not bad. Not great, but not bad. A little bit of a different look, but it gets positive.
Uh-oh. See?
Now, when does Ole Miss start? You get a stop here on second down. Do you take a timeout, say the 2-minute warning?
5 for 8. 5 for 8 from Miami on 3rd downs. And then it leads to that.
Holy shit.
Yep. That's my words exactly.
Yeah, tell me about it.
You know, I've heard of busted coverages. That was called not playing coverage.
That was busted, all right.
Yeah, there wasn't a player within 10 yards of him.
And good on Beck to just put the ball in the breadbasket.
Yep.
That is, to me, that is the most difficult throw in football to make.
Look at this, how they go inside. Look, there's nobody in the middle of the field. Nobody. Yeah, just what Kirk Herbstreit just said. Nobody's there. Your safety bit on the tight end, and the wide receiver is wide open. He blows past the cornerback, and Beck does a great job of throwing, like you said, dropping the bread in the basket. Yep.
Talked about Dawson on those 2nd down calls. You maybe would expect a run there, and said he moves the pocket.
That was just a great play call, man. It's a great play call and great design.
As you said, we'll get the
because if he tries to stay in the middle of the field, 87 is butt naked open.
And you see that energy from
It's just a damn good play call and a great throw. To me, that's the most difficult throw in football to make because you got a guy streaking wide open. I don't know how many times I've seen a guy miss him by 10 yards or miss him by 2 foot.
Yeah.
Right.
He put that ball on the money.
Yeah.
I've seen so many quarterbacks over my years of watching football try to lay that ball, put too much on it, and overthrow it, or not get quite enough on it and underthrow it. The receiver has to slow down and make the catch, and then he doesn't walk into the end zone. You put that ball right where it needed to be, man. Damn good throw. Damn good throw. And somewhere in South Georgia, Kirby Smart just let out a sob. Now, unfortunately, the only problem is that Ole Miss has 2.5 minutes to work with. A full time timeouts and the 2-minute warning.
Correct.
Miami's got to get off the ball fast here.
Oh,
Get
2 minute
upfield.
timeout.
2-minute timeout. They had hoped to wear down Miami's defense with up tempo. They haven't run nearly enough plays to accomplish that.
That wasn't a great throw. You got to get that ball up a little bit. On punt, touchdown, field goal. And they've run 12 plays. 13 plays now. Jesus.
A lot of miles. So we
Yeah.
needed serious
Yeah,
business
that's another thing too. You've only run under 20 plays, and the half's almost over.
And with big purchasing power, we can spend more and earn more. So we redeemed miles to travel the country and partner with new stores. What's in your wallet? Hey, that's my one.
Yeah, Gerald, The Rock did play in Miami.
Yep.
Dwayne Johnson did play for the Miami Hurricanes.
Yes, he did.
Pretty good there, too.
Was he part of one of their national championship teams?
I think he was. Was he? I don't remember when he played.
Oh,
He
let me
might have
Google
been.
that real quick. Let me
Yeah,
see.
yeah. Do that.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see here. Johnson.
Rutgers women's basketball sucks this year.
Toughness of the 3-row Kia Sorento X Pro and the Kia Sorento Turbo.
Hey, Joe.
We recreated some of the
I'll bring that up at the halftime.
hottest summers. Windiest falls.
Let's see. Oh, that is totally not what I was looking for.
All on one track. Prove these 3-row SUVs were built for the unstoppable. Kia.
Yeah, he was on. It says that he was part of a strong defensive line that helped secure a national championship in 1991.
Okay, I didn't realize he was there.
At University of
I
Miami.
think I remember that.
So
I
he has
forgot he was there not long ago.
he has a championship ring.
Yeah.
Which player will have over 100 tackles and make a profile? That's the guy. On a two-time in Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
You guys mind flipping to the Western game? Western game? The Western team has an exciting offense. You have a side team. No.
That's so interesting. I didn't know he had a degree in criminology and psychology.
Dwayne Johnson?
Yeah.
You guys down?
I was just reading his Wikipedia.
Yeah.
That was not a good time.
And that's what he got. That's what he went to school for. So that's interesting.
College football.
Yeah.
Everything.
Do you guys think that there's going to be a speaking of him? You think there's going to be a match this year between him and Roman Reigns at WrestleMania?
I just don't see it. I just don't see him wrestling anymore. He's
No.
53 freaking years old. And I know that there are a lot of people that want him to have one more
Yeah.
go, and they've talked about it
Yeah.
for a while now. But I just don't see it. I just don't see it happening.
No.
It's good saying. I mean, I'm not saying. Of course, I'm never saying it can't happen. It's wrestling. Anything can happen, but
Right.
Well,
I just don't think that it should. I just think Rock's been out of the ring for too long.
yeah.
And as a one-off match, it just doesn't do anything for.
Ooh, see that? Good defensive play.
Now, does Miami call a timeout?
Uh,
No, apparently they're going to let the clock run.
He just whiffs. He does not pick up any of the linebackers. 85 trying to come down and help out. Both the middle linebackers are able to get downhill. Chase Smith and Bissaint, and they keep them short. Kind of tipped their hand. Pretty obvious that they were going to run up into the middle there. They took that away. Missed opportunity for Ole Miss.
That's textbook defense, man. Didn't bite on it and stay home,
Nope.
make the play, take timeout. Now Miami's got a chance to go 3 and out or 3 up 3 scores. Oh,
Yep.
why not?
yeah.
Fired. You're all fired.
Yeah.
I would just, if my coach, if I was the AD at the school, and my coach ran Wildcat on 32 in a bowl game, in a champion, in a playoff game, I would come so screaming so fast out of those stands and fire him right there on the sideline. You're done.
Yes.
We're not the 2009 Miami Dolphins surprising the New England Patriots with a gadget play. Knock it off.
Comes up and makes the fair catch at the 26.
Miami will start at the 26-yard line.
Yeah. And I just think Miami's got one timeout left. minute 24 to work with. I think you gotta think 3 then 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we need about 45 yards to be in comfortable field goal range.
You think they go deep, guys, right off the start? You think they throw it deep? Try to get some chunk yards right off the bat?
Yeah.
I want to work the sideline, try to pick up 10 or 15 on these first 2 plays.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, man. That's why I don't believe in momentum.
Oh, God, that's a – ooh, well, that's yeah.
That's the thing that happened.
Wow.
He's going to throw that one for a while.
That's hanging your quarterback out to dry.
Yeah.
And now it's Golding taking a timeout, hoping to get a stop and have time to work with here. It'll be 2nd and 18.
Oh, Miss took a timeout. Okay.
Yeah. Because I was thinking if you're Miami, you just let the clock bleed and just take it to the half.
Mm-hmm.
You know what that's called? That's a lookout block.
Yep.
Look out!
Help.
This has been a damn good football game so far.
I agree.
enjoyed the hell out of this first half.
Mercedes-Benz halftime report.
This has been fun.
I have a lot to say about this first half. Look ahead to the Peach Bowl tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to the movies tomorrow night. I'm going to miss probably at least the first half of the Indiana game.
Who you playing? Who you seeing?
Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Oh.
You taking your nephews?
No, I'm actually going with my girlfriend. She's booked it. I forgot about the game, and I'm like, now I've already made plans. Now I'm stuck. I'm kind of stuck.
Uh-oh.
And I'm like, okay, I can't say no now, so I'm stuck.
Nope.
So I'll have it on my phone, so I'll like get score updates on my watch while I'm in the movie.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
And then I can always, I know it's not the same as watching the game, and even like probably tomorrow, I'll watch the highlights of this game again on YouTube because to see how, like with the Lightning Avalanche game, I watched just the third period the other night, but I know who won because I watched the game, I watched the last period, but still kind of cool to go back and watch the highlights and how they got to where they were at. Oh,
yeah, I've got one. There's a YouTuber that uploads all of the Wings wins. So even if I watch the whole game, I'll still go back and watch the highlights on his channel. As he puts the best highlights. I'll send you some. You check it out. Because he does the best edits.
To make all timeout, or are they?
I'm not sure.
It's 4th down.
See, I would have taken a shot.
Oh, looks like Ole Miss called their final timeout with.
4th and 11.
Yeah.
Joe Judge, the former Belichick disciple.
Yeah.
Former Giants head coach.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I don't like that. I am a big believer in attacking. Like on third and what was it, 3rd and 16, 3rd and 13, whatever it was. I would have gone. I would have dialed up something. I would have gone after it. Oh wow! From Giants head coach reduced down to quarterback coach. I guess when you're bad at your job, you lose it.
Yep. Were you guys surprised that the Ravens fired John Harbaugh?
I was.
Not really.
I don't understand. I don't understand it.
Especially after how it ended. You know, an easy field goal shot and got muffed. And I think you're right there that if they were going to lose that game, Harbaugh would have been out.
All right, Ole Miss gets the ball back. About 50 seconds to go.
I think the goal for Ole Miss here is get into field goal range and get a field goal before the half.
Yeah, it looks like the head towards that way.
Yeah. Again, like Miami on the drive before the 2-minute warning is thinking.
Okay. I was gonna say I don't know if you'd want to do that, but okay. Result was better than I thought. Okay.
You think field goal touchdown? Let's get in field goal range, and then if we have 5 or 10 seconds left,
take a shot.
Take a shot or two at the end zone, and then kick a field goal.
Right.
Yeah, Ole Miss's running back has not come back since that big run.
Up and there's Champion's mom.
Surprised you would do that though, with the limited time you have.
I know you don't want your quarterback to develop bad habits.
Yeah.
But this is the part of the game where I don't mind if you force the ball.
Right.
This is when the safe check down valve, especially down by 7. If they were tied or up by 7, then play it safe, don't do anything stupid. But down by 7, when Miami's getting the ball to come out of the half and it looks solid all game.
Yeah.
There you go. Throw it into double coverage. Let your players make a play. Now, you got to get out. That ball needed to be snapped 4 seconds ago. Good job to get out of bounds.
24 seconds.
The career high for the Ole Miss's kicker is 55 yards.
55, 7 17, 17 minus 55. The 38. So you're looking for the 38.
Yeah.
That's what Ole Miss wanted tonight, is the tempo to try to affect the communication. They're about to snap the ball. Miami's all looking over to the sideline, and then that's when they end up calling the timeout.
Miami called their final timeout.
I would have.
Yeah.
I would have just taken my timeout and stopped everything, slowed everything down, let everybody get set. I know it helps. I know it helps them too, but this is the point of the game where I want to keep everything in front of me. Don't want to try to play too crazy and blow it. This is where you don't want to miss an assignment.
Right. Yep.
And let somebody run free in the secondary. Just take the timeout, slow everything down, get everything set.
If you make a completion and it's inbound and short.
Well, they were just Herbstreit just said something about that. Ole Miss kind of forced Miami's hand to take that timeout because they got them off rhythm. They got into that rhythm where Miami was off, looking on the sidelines for a defensive ball. So they're about 2 yards, 3 yards short of where his career long is, something like that.
He made a 56 the other night.
Oh, he got lucky. Oh, my Lord. What are you doing?
Lucky.
Oh, that was too close for comfort. Oh, my God. That was almost bad news. That would have been
You can still throw it in.
That would have probably been a pick six. Oh,
Man. Oh.
okay.
What?
Yep. Oh, incomplete.
Hi. Here we go. Hi.
Oh, that was an ill-advised throw.
Yeah.
Hi. You all right? Okay. Okay. Yeah. You all right?
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
Holy cow, that kid is good. Oh my Lord, he could have made that from 60. Holy cow, ice in the veins for the kicker. Holy moly, donut shot.
From where? Okay.
Shabing. Right down the middle.
Oh, yeah.
If he keeps kicking like that, he might be in the NFL. Holy cow.
50 yards. Wow.
Yeah, that could have been good from 65.
Made that look easy.
Yeah. Okay. Good first half of football.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
4-point game. Unless Miami gets a kick return, which
Right.
you never know.
No, you never do, but
It's more common in college than it is in the pros.
yeah.
Especially
It's become
like,
less common over the last couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like we haven't had as many kick returns as we did about 5-10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
one in particular.
Hi.
The Iron Bowl.
Hi.
Well, that's not what you want.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, thankfully, Ole Miss is lucky Miami doesn't have a timeout or two in their pocket.
Correct.
Yes.
A couple timeouts, maybe a different approach. They'll probably just take the knee and get out of here.
I hate that.
Flag.
Take a shot.
Take a
Go
knee.
4 verticals, run everybody deep, and throw it in the end zone.
You can take a knee, right?
I
Victory
wouldn't.
formation. Okay.
I wouldn't. I'm throwing that ball for the end zone, man.
Yeah, they took a knee into the first half.
Comes to close.
Yeah. That is the end of the half.
Characteristic mistakes that cost us some time for yardage. Also, we got to convert on third down. We had a sack there before the half that we felt we could have had a chance to score. Gave a chance to take 3. So we got to finish the drives.
Thanks, Coach. Right. All right, thank you, Holly. Coach, what can you tell us about the status of your star running back, Kewan Lucy?
They're looking at him, so we'll figure it out at halftime.
And then what adjustments do you want to see defensively before we come back?
Yeah, we got to play more physical up front.
I don't think either team really needs to make too many crazy adjustments or anything. It's not. I just think that I think both teams would be better served trying to just staying in their bays.
Absolutely.
And just running what they run.
Yeah.
The second half, 2. Reese to the guys.
Crazy plays. Too many trick plays.
These messages.
Well, that's the whole thing. Miami dominated the first half with all the time of possession, but you only have 17 points to show.
Yeah.
A lot of
and
penalties.
You're only up by 4.
Yeah, a lot of penalties. Yeah.
A lot of bad penalties.
Yep.
Discover an injectable immunotherapy, Opdivo Qvantig, for certain previously treated adults whose kidney cancer has spread. A chance to live longer. A treatment that's faster.
You're looking at like the 43, for a kick at the end of the game for Ole Miss. So keep that in mind. Keep that in the back of your head.
I was going to say that kid can make it from 60 yards. That definitely keep that in mind. That they could go for it and be within a chance to kick a game-winning field goal.
Yeah, if nothing else, kick a field goal, tie it up, and send it to overtime.
Yeah,
correct. Oh, so Pat McAfee is on ESPN2.
Is he?
Yeah.
what's he saying?
Oh no, I have Spectrum or what used to be Bright House. I don't know what it is in you guys' area. But I was just looking to see if there was like a hockey game or something randomly on that I could switch it over to for. Yeah. I know the Olympics are getting ready to start next month in Italy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are both USA and Canada's rosters for hockey set?
Yes, last week.
I think Team USA has a slight advantage.
I don't know about that. I think Canada's got the advantage.
Do you? Okay. I was just saying the goalie department.
Yeah, Bennington looked rough the other night. I don't know how he's going to do it for Canada. He got shelled the other night against, I forget who it was now, but he gave up 7 goals.
Team Canada. Big roster. Let's see.
I'm going to live in NHL hockey for 2 weeks.
More like 3, really.
Yeah.
Yes. Switzerland, and then Group B is Slovakia, Finland, Sweden, Italy, and then it's United States. Out of the Olympics, is that still that suspension because of the war in Ukraine?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So here is Team Canada's roster. Their forwards are Macklin Sabrini of the Sharks, Anthony Crosby, Bo Horvat, Brad Marchand, Mitch Marner, Sam Reinhart, Mark Stone, Nick Suzuki, Tom Wilson.
That should do it.
And then defensemen are Drew D. Thomas Harley, Cal McCarr, Travis Sanahama. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that last name correctly. Shea Theodore, Devin Tays, and then the goalies are Bennington, Kumper, and Thompson are the goalies for Team Canada.
Yeah.
It's like it's
dangerous to me.
USA.
Wow.
I get hurt is in the goalie department.
So they get sacked on first down. So now Ole Miss is going to do the they probably weren't even a call timeout. So I think that's a bit of penalty. Yes, sir. Ole Miss, unless there's a sack or a penalty, they have not stopped Miami all day. We have a 20-yard run here. All right. Great run. 87's holding. Explosive play. They have not stopped Miami at all. That brings the penalty back.
Canada just got his 500th goal.
And the next play is Lacey.
I don't know. Team USA was pretty good.
Yeah.
Team USA.
Helen Buck, Jake Ottinger, Jeremy Swayman, the Kachuk brothers, Charlie McAvoy, JT Miller, Jake Gensel. We got a pretty good roster going to the Olympics this year. Well, Nick Saban's right. Nick Saban is right. He said that Ole Miss hasn't been able to stop Miami, or there's a penalty, or yeah.
This would be a different game right now. So I thought that play was extremely important in the first half of Miami. No doubt. You know what, Desmond? We talked in College Game Day about missed tackles for Ole Miss. They're one of the worst teams in the country. They missed double-digit tackles in the first half, right on their season average.
The 12th versus Latvia, the 14th versus Denmark, and then the 15th against Germany.
This halftime report is presented by.
I think outside of the United States and Canada, the only team that I would have any chance would be Sweden or Finland.
Yeah, the Swedes, the Finns.
Yeah.
Maybe the Czechs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's never too late for an unforgettable gift. We're routing to Timmy's house. Hurry, it's the Mercedes-Benz Holiday Love Celebration now.
Honestly, without the Russians being there, it thins the field.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And you know what? At this point, they might as well just let the Russians play because it hasn't done dick all to stop the war.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And that war's been going on for what? Almost 5 years. 4 years?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Being a pro doesn't start under the
Lucas Wayman with a goal.
starts in the kitchen.
Just,
Reading heat and timing every pass. And dietitians dial in balance, the way coaches fine-tune plays. Because what you put in is what you get out. And what you eat, that's where it starts. Factor, eat like a pro.
Right now, at the Home Depot, shop savings on top brand appliances.
blew a tire and went down. Ugh.
With helpful
I
features
can't believe King got 500 goals.
and years to come.
500 goals. Wow.
It's just a fancy-looking Fusion 5? No, it ain't.
One of the
It's
greatest
Gillette's best
American-born
shape,
hockey
and
players
it's
of all
ultra sharp
time.
blades.
Yes.
Come feel my cheeks. Gillette, the best of men.
Oh, cool. They're at 4-1 with tail end of the third period.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Canner just got his 500th on an empty netter.
The Avs are up 1-0 at home against the Sens. Bruins are up 4-1 over Calgary at home. Montreal is beating Florida in Montreal.
Sure.
Montreal's going to be a tough out this year.
Mm-hmm.
Where they are.
Sabres are up 3-2 over the Rangers and MSG with about half the third period to go.
That's a team I don't want to see in the playoffs.
Buffalo?
Right.
Yeah.
Toronto and Philly are tied at 1 with about 3 minutes left to go in the final stretch. Pittsburgh's up 4-1 over the Devils, 4-2 Canes over the Ducks. Islanders are up 1-0 over the Predators. Jets and Oilers 3-1 Jets after 2. Uh-oh.
Wow.
And you got the Jackets and the Knights getting ready to kick it off here in about 26 minutes or so. And the Wild and the Kraken also getting ready to drop the puck at 10 o'clock. Cool beans. The Wings are back in first place.
Yeah.
The Wings should be back first now because they got 2 points.
Yep.
Right.
Me hop over Montreal and Tampa.
Yep.
We have 56. You have 55 and
Well, Montreal would
Montreal has
also
54.
jump over us too, because if the Canadians win the night, you guys will both be at 56. We'll be at 55.
Yeah.
Right.
The good news for the Lightning is we have 1 game in hand with Montreal and 2 games in hand with the Red Wings. So that's the bright side of it. The team that's played the least amount of games within our conference is Buffalo.
Mm.
They've only played 41. They got 3 games in hand with the Wings. Wow. Okay. Never see him smile that often. Signetti. You don't get you don't see him smiling very often. If you get a smile, you'd be lucky if you get a smile out of him.
Yeah.
The many faces of Kurt Signetti.
Uh-huh.
And it's all just him being grumpy.
Yeah.
Is that Oregon's only loss this year? Is Indiana?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
And if they're going to get revenge, we'll see.
You got to be thinking that tomorrow. That's the only loss you have.
I know they are, but it's going to be kind of hard to do.
Yeah, I don't know.
So they're going to have to change all that if they're going to have a chance. And the other thing to me is Oregon's defense is going to have to get Indiana's
One night of football so far.
Yeah.
I'm just sad that it's almost over.
Yeah, because you got what, 2 games left in college football. Well, 2.5 games left. Yeah. And the NFL playoffs are starting up. Then it'll be no football until we get to the draft in April.
Unless you went to that other league.
Yeah. The UFL?
Yeah.
Is that coming back?
Oh, so I haven't been able to tell you guys. Jeff, the guy that comes on and talks about with our draft.
Yes.
He is now a scout for a football league. It's called the United States Football League. And I was talking with the guy that's head of the league, and my website's got inside. We're going to work together to kind of help each other out. So we'll probably have them. If it would be kind of cool to have players from that league on the show, I said, yeah. We'll be more than happy to. And, we'll
absolutely.
Well, I'll write about your league.
How you see it?
Stuff like that to kind of give you guys a little bit more press. So yeah. Good. Yeah. Are they in the Georgia Dome? Where the Peach Bowl is at? I think that's where it's at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mercedes-Benz Stadium?
Where the Falcons play?
Yeah.
I mean, it is a Georgia Peach.
Switch to Allstate and you can save hundreds.
I think Indiana has to win it all this year.
Me too.
Yes.
I don't know if Signetti can. This feels like a magical run.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's sustainable over the long term, over a 5 to 10 year stretch.
No, probably not.
But parity has come back to college football.
Mm-hmm.
And the SEC domination is over.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't think about Indiana going like this at the beginning of the season, or Vanderbilt. Both teams have been the national joke of college football for decades, and look what they've done this year.
That was speaking of Vanderbilt. Did you guys watch the game against Iowa? That was a hell of a football game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think I read something about this is the first time since 1996 that there will be a different team winning a national championship. It won't be a Georgia, Alabama, Ohio State, Michigan, teams like that. It'll be something new, which is good. It's good to have parity back in college football.
Yeah, we found it.
Yeah. I mean, even as an SEC guy, I'm not upset that the SEC is not winning every national championship. Yes,
Right.
it's great, but it's also good for other conferences to win the Big Ten. If Miami wins tonight and they win it for the ACC, there's the chance that could happen too. So,
Yep.
No.
Oh, the Broncos. That's right. The Broncos get the bye.
Oh.
Is it the Seahawks in the NFC?
Yep.
The bye? Okay.
Yep. A lot of young quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm. Bo Nix with Denver. What's his name in Houston? I know it's his third year. The kid from Ohio State. Can't think of his name.
CJ Stroud.
Stroud. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then you have Sam Darnold, who went to Minnesota and now is in Seattle, and it seemed to be skipping a beat.
Sam Darnold. Ugh. Sure.
Yeah. No, he's picked up right where he left off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about Sam Darnold. But he's done a bang up job in Seattle. I wasn't.
Miami has the lead to get the ball to start the second half, Nick. Yeah, well, this is a great explosive play right here. I think the second half is going to be determined by explosive plays, but I think the key for Miami is can you play with emotion and not be emotional and make bad decisions.
This halftime report is presented by Mercedes-Benz.
Excellent job. Excellent job.
Mr. Claus, you forgot this.
Oh. It's never too late for an unforgettable gift. We're heading to Timmy's house. Hurry into the Mercedes-Benz Holiday Love Celebration now.
The 3 for Me, only at Chili's, serves up the Big QP for just $10.99. And that's 85% more beef than some quarter-pound burger. Yeah, hey, fast food, this is how you value me. This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the protection of this guard. Or getting that guard.
Where do we even get this guy?
Kevin Barnes, beef, Franklin Elementary.
Okay, stop! Stop!
Guys, actually, it's the city ordinance.
Get ready.
You think I have a shot to make the team?
No.
Respect the best.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
As your IT manager, I choose which platform we use for virtual meetings. It will prompt you to download a weird app, and your client will be actively upset when you send them a link. I use Zoom. Sit down, Mr. Thompson.
I use Zoom AI Companion.
You have no companion of any kind. I use Zoom Contact Center. No, you will not start a movement.
I use Zoom in this coffee shop.
Also Zoom para traducir.
Be part of the movement. Zoom ahead.
Technology should confuse us, not help us.
I use Zoom as well.
Pizza.
Okay.
Get our biggest pizza, the Big New Yorker, for just $10 at Pizza Hut.
Ready to receive.
My back.
It's a wild card playoff game. You just have to live the fight.
This shirt is a must-have in your closet. I was tired of floppy collars, so I got this shirt I saw on TV. The brand is called Collars & Co. They make a regular stretchy golf shirt, but the top has a firm collar on it. No dry cleaning needed, and the collar stays stiff all day.
Get 20% off today using code TV at collarsandco.com.
Don't waste your day juggling multiple shipping solutions. Go to ShipStation.com and make shipping simple with tools for multi-store operations, carrier rate comparisons, and shipping and returns. Get on board with ShipStation, where shipping gets solved. Start your free trial today at ShipStation.com.
Hey, I'm former Navy SEAL Cade Courtley, and out here, I can't afford to be without power. That's why I carry the brand new Alpha Case Elite solar generator for 4 Patriots. An all-in-one solar power station packed inside a covert case. Inspired by advanced military tech, it powers your lights, tools, even your fridge. No gas, no noise. You'll get a solar panel included free. Go to FordPatriots.com and get your Alpha Case with a free solar panel now. Now it's insane! We get that quarterback through the back door! Right here!
Sean, 15 minutes of dead air. So, got that going for us.
We are set for the second half. The CFP semifinal with the Verbo Fiesta Bowl. The right to move on to Miami and play for a national championship. Interesting first half. Each offense kind of doing what they're designed to do. I mean, grinding the way, dominate, time of possession. Ole Miss with a quick strike by Lacey, who's back out there, by the way, and then getting the 3 points for halftime.
Oh, I guess Ole Miss's running back is back out there. So,
are we getting ready to kick off the second half?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Control the clock, control time of possession. It just felt like they were.
Yeah, Miami controlled the time. Now, if they come out and they put a drive together and score a touchdown, yeah, Ole Miss is going to be regretting that. Oh, let's get the ball first.
Yeah. Going quickly out. 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
58-yard field goal. So kick it off. What do you think? He's going to come short? Even that goes almost difficult posts. The Capital Waterboarding performance. Grinding away here.
Ole Miss just needs to match what Miami did in the first half right here on the opening kick of the second half.
That first down eventually led to a touchdown. Another third down. Going from the right hash all the way into bounds.
Well, they got to stop Miami on third down, too. Miami was 5 for 8 in the first half.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's hard to win a football game when you let them go, over.
That one right there.
On third down.
That one hurts because you had him stopped.
Yep, the missed tackle.
Yep. And then sometimes they call the right play, man.
Right.
That's not the start you wanted if you're Ole Miss.
No.
Back on a second down throw. Trying to get it to Marion. The hot hand. That was broken up by Chris Graves. Very tight coverage there.
Very tight coverage. And they've taken away some of that cushion that he gave up the first half.
Okay. Kind of looked like they were pushing and shoving on both sides there.
Pushing back on each other.
Shaking the head from Bill Lamagna. Does not feel that warranted a flag. So the Rebels a chance.
You gonna let him play, huh?
Yep.
In the first half.
Yeah. They both had a hold of each other, so.
Yep.
Let them play. Hey, see? Let them play.
And Tony looks free. Malachi Tony puts a short play into an explosive game. First down and much more.
So all this adjustment, bring pressure on third down. Remember, they were rushing 3 and dropping 8. Now they blitz, and because he gets it out, you get it to Malachi Tony, man-to-man on the back end, couple linemen in front of him. That is an easy conversion here for Miami.
DePaul Calabella, 345 pounds out of space.
Whoops.
Yep.
9. The big human in space. Bacon. And a downfield shot.
Nope, they're taking it down.
For CJ Daniels. Broken
Oh, okay.
Graves, they challenged him a bit earlier. I think he gets away with some
pass interference. Wow, they are letting them play. They are letting them play.
Oh, good. They should be able to
Come
play now.
on.
That was PI, right?
That's awful.
PRPU.
You're kidding. They are letting them play, aren't they?
That was clearly PI, right?
Jesus.
PRPU.
Yeah,
that was textbook PI.
PI. Yeah.
Holy jumping.
It's like they're doing a drill there, just push it. Smartest crystal ball right there.
I've never played on a line that goes without saying. That's got to be a lot of fun for a lineman.
Oh, yeah.
Push the strong 19-yard gain.
Pushing a blocking sled 10 yards downfield.
More fun than a sled, though, when they're wearing different jerseys, right?
Uh-oh.
Jesus.
What are you doing?
Wow.
Lucky they got lucky there.
That sucked.
There's that we were talking about in the first half.
Yeah.
What's with I mean, I understand you want to try these trick plays. You want to keep the defense on their toes, but none of them worked. Now, one of them has worked.
Are they going to call grounding?
They did call grounding.
When you get to do it, if you lost the ball from second, you're not eligible. And I'll tell you what, pretty good job up front, not being pulled and not biting.
The kick in the dick is they lose the freaking down.
Yep.
Behind the sticks. Intentional grounding. Remember, they just had momentum after that big run. Now after this, so the intentional grounding, second 22.
Shannon Dawson loves trickery at times. It's been effective. Both have backfired tonight. And this is Fletcher breaking free. Fletcher just bursting forward to get 80 yards back.
Yeah, but they didn't have.
Sets up a 3rd and 9.
So
they didn't get it blocked up well.
Here, and what he does as a receiver, this is what I think separates him. This is a true freshman. Willingness to get in there like that. Heck of a job there with a player in conflict that's coming down. That extra guy that wants
Good block by number 10.
Yeah, good run. Get him back into 30 manageable.
Yeah.
Hey, you picked up, what, 14 on that?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you'd have just run that on first down, you're inside their 20. Good block by 0, too. 0 on the edge. Good block on 16.
Well, there you go. I mean, if you're Ole Miss, that's what you needed right there to start the half. Oh, there's a holding. Didn't get called.
Yeah, wow. Gonna let them play, man.
Yep, that's exactly what they're gonna do.
Don't play.
Good with me.
Oh well, that's definitely what Ole Miss wanted.
Yeah. Then missed the field goal.
Yep.
Damn.
51 yards.
Okay.
Missed it wide right. Gentlemen, I'm going to step away for a little bit. I'm going to go use the restroom. I'm going to take my dog out for a walk. So
all right. Do you want to just...
You want to call it a night?
I'm good with calling it. I just ordered food, so I got food on the way.
Cool, man. We can do that. All right, man. I'll see you gentlemen next Thursday then.
Next Thursday.
All right, man. Good night, guys.
Well, I'm back with my show this week, so...
Go ahead, Lou. Yeah, go ahead, Lou.
We're back. Same time, same station, 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Same number, 512-543-4662. We got a big show planned for the season premiere. We're going to cover the semifinals of both games. I'll try to recap as much as I can from the other ones. NFL playoffs first round. Judgment Day. I mean Black Monday in NFL. Well, 2 weeks Judgment Day too. I'll go over the U.S. and Canada rosters for the U.S. for the Olympics as well. I still think Canada has a slight edge, but I could be wrong. Also, keep tabs on the NBA All-Star balloting, if possible. UFC and WWE wrestling as well. Your thoughts and comments this week in sports history are famous idiots of the week, and we've got quite a few of them. Oh boy. Sports trivia. And also predictions for what are you hoping for in 2026 sports-wise. So remember, it's 512-543-4662, Saturday from 4 to 6 as we begin season 9 of the Ian Sports Show.
Thanks, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming on, man, early.
Sure.
It's kind of cool to watch the first half of the game. But, guys, this has been the Walker Report. We are part of NGS Sports. Guys, remember the website, ngscsports.com. Thanks to our men and women of our armed services and our first responders. We will be back here regular time next Thursday, 8 o'clock. Till then, everyone have a safe rest of your first week of January. I am the Sports Sir Bradley Walker. Peace.
Good night.
Good night and good luck, gentlemen.
Thank you, everyone.